What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. Today we are going to talk about a vintage appliance from the 70s. So stay tuned. We're talking gadgets, we're talking appliances, we're talking cookware, and we're talking cookbooks. So what's up, guys? It's Wednesday. Roll the intro. So how are you doing, guys? It's Wednesday. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're cooking up a storm. What'd you cook last weekend? We did some fun stuff. Eric's trying out the sous vide. He did something on Sunday, and we're still practicing with it. And as soon as we get it down pat, we're going to do a video on it and demo it. So I hope you're having a great time. The heat is on, right? It is still hot as I don't know what. So we got a little drinky poo here. Still got my little coaster. So today we're going to talk about something I got on eBay a couple months ago. It's still sitting in the box, but that's okay because it's been sitting in the box since the 70s. Believe it or not. We have something very interesting in the kitchen today, and thought I wanted to share it with you. I don't know why I wanted this thing. Probably, it wasn't really a nostalgic thing for me because we didn't have one growing up, but some reason I wanted this thing. So let me grab it and I'll tell you about it. So back in the 70s, Oster made this product that they called the Kitchen Center. And it kind of has a cult following because nowadays it's really funky looking. It looks like, a classic 70s kind of appliance. It's got the yellow gold color. It actually came in white too, I think. But what's neat about it is it was basically the old Oster blender that was mounted on this base, and it had a turntable on it. And you could put all kinds of stuff on the blender top. So it was a base, and you put stuff on the top of the blender. So it has this attachment, and it became a stand mixer. It had the jar to be a blender. It had this top thing to go on. It was a food processor. It had slicers, shredders, meat grinders. It was all kinds of stuff. And they're not too expensive out there. You can find them, but they kind of just have a little cult following. Well, alongside that, they made attachments that just went to the base of the blender. So you could get an Oster, classic Oster blender, and you can buy these attachments that went on top that sort of expanded your blender. And one of the things they had is they had this thing called a food crafter. And basically what I think it's neat because it is I think it's neat because it's basically continuous feed food processors. So you know how a normal food processor just has like a bowl, and as soon as that bowl fills up, you have to empty it? Well, this, instead of it going into a bowl, it has a chute off the side. So you can put a bowl underneath it. And so you can just keep feeding stuff through there and switching the bowl. It's basically continuous feed. So I always wanted a continuous feed food processor, and they mostly only make them like for the commercial industry. So they're like $500, $600, $700. So I had a little search going because they made it as part of the blender, and they also made it as a standalone appliance. And the one that goes on top of the blender either fits on the standalone blender on the Kitchen Center, but they also made the Food Crafter as a standalone appliance. So remember, this was made in the 70s. So when you're looking for appliances in the 70s, you kind of have to, really look around because some of them could be really beat up. So one came up about 6 months ago, a year ago, something like that. And it was brand new in the box. Never had been taken out of the box since the 70s. And the person wanted like $75 for it. And I was like, I want one, but I don't really want one like that. So I just sort of continued to watch, and one came up, and I bid on it, and I actually paid $21 for it. So according to the description from the seller, this is an original Oster food crafter that has never been used. It's still in the box. She opened it and ran it to make sure it runs, but she says it still has the tape on the cord, which is kind of discoloring because of the age. But yeah, that's what this is. So let's check this out. This is like vintage appliance day, right? Because I mean, this baby has been in the box for 40 years.
So for reference, how long is 40 years?
It's a little bit older than I am.
Okay.
It's 20 years older than me. Shh. Don't say anything, Eric. He's back there giggling. Ah! Wow. It is an Oster food crafter, and it has the original box. Holy cow. Ooh, the box is 70s. Wow. So here it is, guys. This is what a vintage appliance looks like that's been sitting in the box for 40 years. The box is definitely discolored. There's a stamp on here that says Cotter and Company, 26025 First Street, Westlake, Ohio. I wonder if that's where it was originally purchased. I don't know.
Well, look at the front. It says Harvest Gold.
It's Harvest Gold. They came in Harvest Gold and white. Wow. This is a vintage appliance. Holy cow.
It says 0545. Is that the date of manufacture or when the warranty expired?
0545.
Don't know.
I don't think was made in 1945. I don't think so.
That lady on the front looks like she might with that hairdo.
What does it say on the bottom? Oh, wait. Single wall forest products. I don't know. Is there any date on here? I don't really see a date. Owens, Illinois. Oh, look at that. Amazing. This is amazing.
It's actually made in the U.S.
Look at the bottom where it says right there. Made in the USA.
Oh, well, we'll also look on the bottom. 776. Maybe it was made in July of the bicentennial.
Oh, maybe it was. Where does it say? Oh, it could have been.
Bicentennial mixer.
Wow. Made in the USA.
July 76, but we were 200 years old back then.
That was it. Yeah, that was the bicentennial year. I remember that.
Yeah, we had all kinds of stuff going on back then.
Wow, this is amazing. Wow, I think we scored us a little gem here. Except for it looks a little raggedy. What do we got? This is French fry disc. French fry disc. They claim this has never been used. It's hard to tell because the box is, a little deteriorated. So it's kind of, there's kind of like specks and stuff from the box. Like the box kind of deteriorated oh no, it's just dusty. Yeah. So there's a disc. Wow.
Yeah, 40 years dust.
I feel like I'm in a time capsule here.
They are.
Yeah, it's dusty, all right. But the dust comes off. It's not like it discolor. Sometimes that plastic will discolor. So there's another disc. This is pretty cool, guys. And why I can be down with this is because it's new. Oh, no, I don't want to say that. Wow.
Well, It's never been used.
It's new old stock.
Bold new stock.
Wow. Look at this. Oh, it's discoloring. We might want to scan this because it's like discoloring on the back just from age. Look at that. I searched on the internet and people are actually looking for the manual to this thing, and Oster never released it.
Well, what's it say on it? Is it 295? Is that what it is, or is that the model number?
This says $2.95. You think this costs $2.95 or just this?
I can't tell. Is that a dollar sign or is
It's a recipe guide. So maybe they sold this for $2.95?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Wow. Let's make some money, boo.
How am I going to get this thing out of here? Whoa.
That looks gold to me.
It's very dusty. So it has this warranty card. You think the warranty's still good? The warranty was a limited warranty from 1 year of the date of purchase. Well, I just purchased it. Look at this. And they don't even have this anymore. This is a big, long list of service centers.
Good luck.
Can you believe that?
Do they even know what this is?
Wow, there was actually one like 20 miles from here. Ooh, this is the Oster registration card. What if I filled this out and mailed it in? Milwaukee. I wonder if this is still their post office box after 40 years.
Probably returned to
Oster, the gifts you'd like to get. Look at this. That is the food. This is actually the Oster Kitchen Center. See how it's got the blender and it has a mixer attachment, but it has all kinds of stuff that goes on it. Wow, this is amazing. And look at that. You can even get a shaver. You can give me a shaver, a curling iron, a massage lounger. Wow. Oh, look at this. This is great. Look at this. I love it. So these are some of their vintage appliances. So they had an electric fondue set, super pan buffet cooker and server. They have a super grill, a super pot. I don't know what that was. This is what you like, Boo.
What?
This is an electric salad maker.
Yeah.
That's like the original, before the salad shooter thing. Oh my gosh.
So that's a generation before the one that I was kind of aware of.
The juice extractor, a portable mixer, a food grinder, electric knife, can opener, it's a coffee pot, egg cooker. Oh my gosh, because we have a Dash egg cooker. And look at this. This is an Oster egg cooker. Electric knife sharpener. I'm going to tell you, nothing has changed among cooks. This right here is 40 years old. And all this stuff on here, they're still selling this stuff. Juice extractor, salad maker, meat grinder, can opener, an automatic egg cooker. This right here is really popular. I just got mine at Crate and Barrel. But we did a show on how to do the easy way to do an easy peel hard-boiled egg, and we used our Dash egg cooker. That is awesome. Holy cow, this little thing right here is worth the thing just for this. Oh, guys, this is pretty amazing. It still has the original thing on the cord. It's kind of discoloring the cord because the paper of it on it is breaking down. But it definitely, I don't think, has ever been used.
You want to do a test and review on this?
Yeah! This is the Oster Food Crafter Slicer Shredder Salad Maker. We got our on and off button here. So how do you get this thing off? One of the things they said on the internet is some of these has like they're hard to get on and off because there's like a tab you have to like file down or something.
I think we're past our 90-day return period, though. Okay, so we got the top one. You will need to file those down a little bit. You can get this guy out, and then this guy will come off if you want, because you can see he also moves around, but he also has similar tabs down here. You can see those.
So one of the things I've seen on the internet is people had trouble getting the locking on and off. Someone said something like they just filed their little tabs down on here. So we'll see about doing that. So basically it has this top. And this thing comes off too. So you could wash these parts. And let's see what things they have. It has this is kind of rusty a little bit. It's got a slicing blade. It's got a shredding blade. It's got another slicing blade. Do these sit on a post or anything, or they sit on this part?
They just sit right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of groovy. And this is a French fry disc.
We won't be eating French fries around here, would we?
French fries? How would be that? We're making French fries in a 40-year-old chopper. Here's your instructions for your French fry cutting disc. What's funny is, this stuff hasn't changed. They're talking about oven-baked French fries, zucchini sticks, onions, cutting onions to make onion rings. Wow. And there's your French fry disc.
Wow.
It's made out of plastic. So you put that on there. Put the lid on here. If I put this on, I might not be able to get it back off.
Won't get it off. Another 40 years.
So we're going to just file these little tabs down here and see if we can get that to work a little bit better. I'm going to read what they said on the internet for that. But amazing. We have a 40-year-old chopper. What's amazing to me is looking like this is like looking back to cooks from the 70s. And when I see these appliances that come with all these different gadgets like choppers and shredders and all this stuff, it's almost like we're channeling the cooks from the yesteryears, right? Because we're all exactly the same. We love gadgets and they loved gadgets.
If your mom had one of these, you would have only been 7 years running around the kitchen being told to go outside and play and get out of her.
Yeah. She didn't have one of these, but we did have the old Oster blenders, which I remember because the ones of today, they're making the teeth on them as plastic, and those things rip. And the old Oster blenders from back in the day, they're all metal, and those things run forever. Yeah, if you happen to find an old Oster blender that's new, still in the box from the 70s, grab that baby, right? Because that will blend for you for years. Not like the ones now. That KitchenAid actually is making them with plastic in there. And I had a Cuisinart that was plastic, and I actually ripped that whole teeth assembly and just killed the thing. Yay! This is really cool. So this is the Oster Food Crafter. We're going to try this baby out and see how it works. So, questions. I got a ton of questions this week. Oh, let's dive into a couple of them here. Okay, they're having, all of these places are having Christmas in July sales. And I have to admit that the last week or so, I have been spending quite a bit of time watching Christmas movies. And Eric always makes fun of that. And one of the things is yesterday we got off of work and I was like upstairs watching Christmas movies. And Eric came in there and he laid down and he was watching them because he always makes fun of me watching these Christmas movies. And he laid down and he was watching them and he said something like, "Oh, they're going in for the kiss." And I started laughing because I was like, here you make fun of them, yet then you're sitting there watching them, you're totally engaged, and then you say, is she going to get with him?
Well, in all defense, we don't have a cat. Something's got to curl up on her lap, or in this case, on the bed while we're watching TV. So I guess I might as well be the sacrificial body to just lay on the bed and watch TV, right?
Yeah, so he actually likes the Christmas movies as much as I do, I think. Because he'll say, "Are they going to save Christmas?" Right?
Within 10 seconds of any of those movies what the plot's going to be, right?
So since it's Christmas in July, a lot of people are having a lot of different promotions. And one of the things that come up is Macy's is running a promotion on that KitchenAid mixer with the glass bowl. Now, they have it for $179. I think they're running some kind of coupon as well. But also, I just want to mention that it's also the mixer that we pretty much failed because there's no spring on the post. So people have been mentioning this to me that they're on sale for $179. I think it was $199 when I got that thing. But that is the mixer. So if you're going to look at that, make sure, in my opinion, that you get one that possibly has the spring on it. I'm not sure. Rumor has it that they may be putting the spring back on. I don't know, but I purchased that one, and I'll put a link down in the description to that. But that mixer failed in my book. Okay, so another on the mixer topic, which we always seem to be on, right? I keep getting people asking me to review the new Cuisinart mixer. And I really love, I did a review of my previous model of the Cuisinart, and I actually really love that little mixer. I'll put a link to that review down in the description. I was very surprised, and I actually really liked it. But I don't know, about a year ago or so, Cuisinart came with a new model, and I suspect there's a possibility that the old model was made by Kenwood because it really looks like a Kenwood. I don't really have a confirmation on that, but it kind of looks like a Kenwood. The new model looks absolutely nothing like the Kenwood. So we were in this store, our local big box store, and I saw this new Cuisinart, and to me it looks like a stormtrooper. It has the weirdest look to it, and at the time I was like, there is no way I'm gonna even try and use this mixer because I really, just sitting there on the store shelf, I was like, this thing is hideous looking, right? I just really didn't like the feel of it whatsoever. So many people have asked me about this mixer. Since I did do the Farberware and I was very surprised, I'm actually going to review the Cuisinart. So hold steady because I will be doing that one. I'm going to get a hold of one and I will be doing it. There aren't too many reviews out there. There's a lot of, Amazon reviews that people are really liking that mixer, but there's not very many videos. There's a few unboxings. And to me, I love unboxings like the next person. I love doing them because I think it's like, for me as a gadget geek, it's sort of like the whole experience of purchasing a mixer or any other appliances. You research it, you finally get it, you bring it home, You unbox it. It's like the entire experience. And I love that. The problem with it is unboxings are not a review. And a lot of people will unbox it and they'll say, oh, this mixer's great, but they don't put anything and they don't use it. So I have had so many mixers that when I unboxed them or I saw them, I thought they were great looking or I thought they weren't great looking. And after using them, my opinion totally changed on them. So I'm going to keep an open mind because my initial reaction is I don't like the looks of it and I don't like the way it feels. But I also know that a lot of times in that, there's a difference between that and how it performs. So I'm going to keep an open mind. I'm going to get a Cuisinart and I'm going to review it. So stay tuned for that. There's also another mixer out there called the Nutrimil. I think it's the same company that makes the Nutrimil grain, the grinder. And I do have one of those grinders, so we'll be doing something on that. I just got a big bucket of wheat, so. But the Nutrimil looks kind of interesting. It looks like a little clone of the Bosch, so I don't have one, but it does seem like it's a little bit interesting to me. A lot of people are waiting for the Kenmar. It's coming out soon, and as soon as I get that baby in my hot little hands, we will be reviewing it, right? So, thanks for joining me today. What's up? It's Wednesday. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're cooking some really tasty food. Let me know what you're making down in the comments. Let me know if you've gotten any new gadgets too, right? So we can talk about that. If you're not in my Facebook group, go ahead and hit the link for Facebook. We have a great group going. A lot of people that are passionate about cooking and about gadgets, and we have a lot of fun in that group. So join us on the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Amy Learns to Cook. Also, I'm on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook, Instagram, Cooking with Amy, and I do have a new website coming out soon. I've been working on that very much. It's a lot of work, and I think I'm about halfway there. So the new website is coming, and that's at amylearnstocook.com. Hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll see you next time. Oh, congratulations to my buddy Zach. He just got one of those Moser glass cake stands. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Small Ohio company. Everything's American made. And he got one of the little jadeite cake stands. Love them. Love their stuff. And eventually I'm going to get out there to see their stores. But yeah, they come out. I want to get a pink and a white one. So you never know. Santa, right? But congratulations on the cake stand. It's beautiful.
Welcome to another episode of What's Up Wednesday. Welcome to Fantasy Island. I am your host, Amy.
This is an original Oster food crack.